No, we didn't. Well, I think that was the Bulldogs, the way they played. They completed high and put the pressure back on us. Obviously what we've been doing the last couple of weeks. So a couple of good lessons for our boys of what you need to do to maintain consistency in the competition. I think in the second half, after we spoke, we came out and dropped the ball 3 times in the first 5 sets. So you're not going to put pressure on if you're going to do that. And we then went on to make about 9 errors. So definitely not the way we planned to play, but credit to the Bulldogs.
Obviously disappointing given the strides you made the first couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's disappointing, but also too, it's I guess it's a bit of a kick in the backside for us about what's required to play at the highest level in this comp. That's why teams that stay at the top, they do it consistently, and I guess over time we've probably shown ourselves in the past that it probably hasn't been that at times. So we've got to make sure that if we want to be a team that finishes at the pointy end or be at the top of the ladder, that you've got to be consistent in the things that we do. We didn't do that today.
Do you get the sense that maybe they got a bit ahead of themselves, managed a couple of good wins?
No, not really, no. I think they did speak about it early in the week, so sometimes when you're aware of things, that might be a case. But at the end of the day, they addressed that, and I thought they trained really well. But you find out about yourself and the character of each of us when you go through these things to be a great team.
You would have known that was a game. This was a danger game, given that the Bulldogs have made changes, and there would have been a lot. They would have been enthusiastic.
Every game's you've got to turn up every game. Simple as that in this competition. It's shown from history last year and the year before that the competition gets tighter and tighter. And if you at all think that a team isn't doing well or things like that, not to say that my team was doing that. It's they just played well today. The Bulldogs. They had everything to play for, and I thought defensively they came at us harder than what we went at them, and they won that little battle. I think they completed at 100% in the first half, so that goes to show what you've got to do to win in this competition.
I think you guys were at times maybe trying a bit doing. Luke came up with a couple of errors when maybe the pass got pushed.
Yeah, a big lesson in that one too. Individuals at times push passes when they you can't do that in our game. You've got to make sure that you're executing and getting those plays. So I think when you're going against a team that's completing at 100%, and I think we're at below 70s, well, just go straight back on yourself.
Benji didn't finish the game.
Yeah, he had a tight hamstring there, so we'll have to have a look at that. We'll see how he goes. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to assess that now and see. It was fairly tight, I think, towards the end. I just spoke to him then. He said he's not quite sure at the moment. So look, we'll go through the things that we need to, and being a short turnaround, we'll have our focus around what we need to do, and I'll assess the team as we go through the week.
Was it something you picked up during the game, Madge, or was it?
Yeah, through the game, yeah.
Nice to have a bloke like Josh Reynolds.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's part of what makes clubs, that you've got to have some good players there waiting, and full credit to Josh that I know that if he gets his opportunity this week that he'll be ready to go. He's been performing well for reserve grade.
First and last match, but across the whole 3 weeks, how do you feel the start's been for the team?
We've still got a lot to do. I mean, there's big improvements in this group. I think that certain individuals have sort of probably shown what they're capable of over the last or the previous 2 weeks, but it's now being able to do that consistently. And if we want to be a club that goes to the heights we want, then we've got to learn how to do that consistently. And you look at the score lines across the game. The good teams continually find ways to win.
And there's been a lot of talk this week about Ivan and Kevin playing against the Tigers. Could we go coaching against the Tigers? Do you think it would be a distraction for your players? Do you have to speak to them about that?
I don't think so, not at all. I think at the end of the day we've sat down as a group real early days about what we want to become, so I think that's the key of what we're doing. All good? Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Chris.